At the beginning of the movie, we are saw a woman named Scarlett who has come to see a flat. The flat was big and beautiful, so that flat Scarlett is very fond of and she take it on rent. After taking the rent, she gets ready and goes to school to pick up her son. After going to school, Scarlett sees that her son is taking bath in the swimming pool. She wait there for a while and Scarlett come home with her daughter. In the evening, Scarlett tell a story to her son. Her son name is Benjamin. Benjamin want to hear another story, but Scarlett puts him to sleep. The next morning, we see Scarlett's husband named Max. Seeing these two, we came to know that relationship between these two is going very well. After that, Scarlett goes to work, and we learn that Scarlett is a doctor. Scarlett goes to hospital see a patient who has a lot of hair on her body. After that, Scarlett get intimate with that patient. Both of them get intimate in the flat which Scarlett had rented at the beginning of the movie. This flat was taken on the rent by Scarlett so that she can intimate with her patient there. After getting intimate with that man, Scarlett goes to give a lecture in a college. The next day, a new patient come to Scarlett's hospital. Scarlett start doing seduce him. Then she take that patient to her flat and she get intimate with them. It was a daily thing for Scarlett to get intimate with the patient, and she will take some patient to that flat every day and get intimate with him. Scarlett is also intimate with her husband every day, but she did not enjoy the pleasure that she enjoy with her patients. And Scarlett also managed their marriage life very well, and Max loves Scarlett very much. He also take her to a beach for a walk, and then the next day Scarlett get intimate with an old patient. And Scarlett, she was also supposed to attend the parents teacher meeting on the same day, but Scarlett is late, and when she reach the parent teacher meeting, Max is already there. Same evening, Max asks Scarlett if everything is fine, to which Scarlett says that everything is fine and she has no problem. Then the next day, Scarlett goes to the construction site to meet her husband. Seeing Scarlett where Max work, Max tell her that she has come early because she has yard to finish some work. Scarlett tells him that's why then she has come to see the building from inside. When Scarlett start walking around the building, after some time he sees a worker working there. When she sees worker Scarlett, worker recognize her and he asks Scarlett if Scarlett has forgotten him. Seeing the worker, Scarlett is panic and Scarlett starts screaming. The worker tried to calm her down, but Scarlett punch her in the face. The worker falls down. As soon as the worker wake up, Scarlett give her another punch and then she herself faints there. The next day we see Scarlett unconscious in the hospital with the Max sitting beside her. After some time, Scarlett regained consciousness and a few days passed like this. Due to that accident, Max had also come to know that Scarlett was intimate with his patient. Then to save his relationship, he start to going psychiatrist. Scarlett tell his psychiatrist that the relationship between him and Max is not good and Max does not trust him at all. After a few days, Scarlett goes to the psychiatrist with the Max. The psychiatrist goes for a therapy and asks Scarlett see that what she thinks about Max. Then Scarlett tell that Max is very good and he is very handsome and he attractive and they know each other very well, and Max also take care of his like and dislike. Then psychiatrist tell them ask if she can tell the difference between Max and the patient she was intimate with them. Scarlett says that his patient and Max have nothing in common and he's like to touch Max but he feels different with the patients. Max asks Scarlett when did he rent that room and she is intimate with her patient every day. Scarlett doesn't say anything and she keep quiet. The next day Scarlett talk about a man who has a lot of hair on his body. Scarlett explained that after being intimate he can't remember the patient face properly. All he remember was that a man's nails were strange. The note was strange. After hearing that a man had a lot of hair on his body, the psychiatrist asked Scarlett why did you choose your patient after all which had some faith. Scarlett said that I should not answer this or else her relationship with Max will get worse. Then after this, Scarlett sat outside a building and started laughing seeing the aeroplane going over her. We came to know that Scarlett is mental patient. After this we see Scarlett in the court where her trial was going on because of his case was also done on her. But even after this, Scarlett did not have the slightest remorse for her action. When the court sees Scarlett, the court thinks that Scarlett's mental state is not good and Scarlett is also fired from the doctor job and his medical license is also cancelled. After this we see Scarlett and Max in a flat. Max knows that Scarlett's mental state is not good, so he decides to give Scarlett one more chance. Then the scene change and so was the scene after 2 years. We are so that Max has shifted to India with Scarlett and they have twin kids with them. The relationship between Max and Scarlett also start improving and Scarlet is also slowly recovering. Then one day Scarlet come to the construction site to meet Max there. Max seeing Scarlet talking to worker, Max starts suspecting Scarlet that Scarlet has started getting intimate with someone else again. But he does not talk to Scarlet about this. Now they are nowhere due to loss of Scarlet job. So she get bored at home. After a few days goes to the construction site of Scarlet, but the building was complete and they did not get Max. The watchman here tell that the work is over and now there is no one here. Scarlet asks that watchman for permission if she can see the building from inside. The watchman give her permission to see building. Scarlet start walking on the roof of building. Here when Max come home, he realized that Scarlet is not at home. He asks the housemaid about it. Then she says that Scarlet has goes out to them. Max asks maid if she goes out every day. Then maid says yes, she goes out every day. Hearing all this, Max start to doubt Scarlet even more than the night Max and Scarlet are getting intimate. Then Scarlet close her eyes. Seeing all this, Max get very angry and come out of the next day. Scarlet goes to the roof of the same building and sleep there, which make her feel very good. The next day when she leave the house, Max follow her. Max follow her into building. Then she goes to the roof of the building looking for Scarlet. She is seen sitting alone in a corner. Max regrets seeing that he suspect Scarlet has started dating someone else again, and seeing it is in this condition, Max leave from there. That night Max doesn't even sleep properly, and next day Scarlet teaches son to play piano and Max spend time with his twin kids. Same night Max Scarlet hug and talk about love, and the next day Max Scarlet is going on a trip somewhere. Scarlet enjoy this trip a lot. Now relationship of Max and Scarlet has improved a lot, but Max now Scarlet will never able be trust to as before. Here's the movie ends. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So click any video of 3 them and enjoy it next. I see you soon.